Ted Cruz is riding a wave of support from an unlikely campaign. Now that Jeb Bush has exited the Republican running for the 2016 presidential nomination, his brother Neil has joined the Cruz campaign. Listed as one of the 12 new additions to the national finance team for the Texas senator's presidential bid, the campaign added they are all former supporters of Rand Paul, Rick Perry, and Marco Rubio. This follows the release last week of a list of several other previous Bush backers now supporting Cruz. The support from Bush comes while Cruz is attempting to consolidate the primary voters into his camp.
The government agency that supervises savings and loans today formally declared that Neil Bush engaged in conflicts of interest while serving as a director of the failed Silverado S&L. The chief of the Office of Thrift Supervision would not discuss his decision.
No, really can have no comment on that, but thank you.
But in an embarrassing blow to Bush, Ryan has ordered the president's son to cease and desist from any future unsafe or unsound practices. Bush had no comment today, but he has steadfastly disputed charges that he voted to approve loans to his own business associates without revealing the ties to other bank directors.
I believe in the principle that if you didn't do anything wrong, don't admit to it. And I didn't do anything wrong.
Still today, there were charges from Democrats that Bush's punishment was too lenient.
We're out $1 billion in terms of this particular institution. It seems to me the least we could say is you stay out of the business for 5 years. You don't come back into this.
Bush has been ordered to do nothing more than obey the law. This is a slap on the wrist with a velvet hammer.
Today's action may be the least of Neil Bush's problems. Still pending against Silverado, a $200 million civil suit and a federal fraud investigation. Rita Braver, CBS News, Washington.
Trans-Pacific Partnership trade deal, calling it, according to Politico, a corrupt backdoor deal between Republican leaders and the White House. But before Cruz was against the deal, he was in favor of granting President Obama full authority to negotiate it with an up or down vote, the so-called Trade Promotion Authority. He only changed his mind on that on the eve of a key Senate vote on the matter. But in an interview this week, his wife, in what appeared to be an accidental moment of candor, came out boasting that her husband has always been in favor of free trade.
Your husband's position on trade and the importance of preserving American sovereignty and American jobs.
Ted is a free trader. He's always been a free trader. And the reason he is for free trade is because it creates American jobs. We've done a study on the campaign as to how many jobs free trade has created for various states in the country. And the numbers are in the hundreds of thousands, depending on the size of the state.